The Hundred Years' War, which spanned from 1337 to 1453, stands as one of the longest and most transformative conflicts in European history. It was not a continuous war, but rather a series of battles, truces, and shifting alliances between England and France, driven by territorial disputes, dynastic claims, and economic rivalries. At its core, the war was a struggle for the French throne, which Edward III of England claimed after the death of Charles IV of France, who left no direct male heir. This claim challenged the authority of the French Valois kings and ignited over a century of intermittent warfare. The early phases of the war were dominated by English victories, including the famous Battle of Crécy in 1346, where the English longbowmen decimated the French cavalry. This battle demonstrated a shift in military tactics, with the traditional heavy cavalry becoming increasingly vulnerable to new technologies like the longbow. The subsequent English victory at the Battle of Poitiers in 1356, where the French king John II was captured, further weakened French morale and allowed England to assert control over large swaths of French territory. However, the fortunes of war shifted dramatically with the rise of Joan of Arc, a young peasant girl who claimed to hear divine voices instructing her to lead France to victory. In 1429, Joan convinced Charles VII, the uncrowned French king, to let her command an army. She played a crucial role in lifting the siege of Orléans, a pivotal victory that revitalized the French cause. Joan's capture and execution by the English did not end her influence. Instead, she became a martyr and a symbol of French unity. The final phase of the war saw France, under the leadership of Charles VII, reclaiming much of its lost territory. The decisive Battle of Castillon in 1453 marked the end of English ambitions in France, leaving only Calais in English hands. The war's aftermath led to the consolidation of power in France and the decline of feudalism, while in England it sowed the seeds for internal conflict, culminating in the Wars of the Roses. The Hundred Years' War not only reshaped the political landscape of both England and France, but also marked the transition from medieval to early modern Europe. It introduced new military strategies, weakened the influence of the nobility, and strengthened the central authority of the monarchy, particularly in France. The war's legacy continues to influence European history, symbolizing the rise of nationalism and the decline of feudalism.